so that you can get the what? The most value, assuming what? You understand the benefits and uses of the products, and hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I wanted to share with you a WhatsApp conversation that I had with one of my valued customers in India. And this is really important because it's so important as a wellness advocate that I provide support, not just locally in Las Vegas, not just in the US, but internationally. And it's really cool because when I look at my YouTube analytics, I see people from all over the world. I mean, mostly from the US. I have a lot of people from Canada that watch, so shout out to everyone that lives in Canada, as well as the UK, Australia, Malaysia, India, and the Philippines. Those are kind of like the main countries. So if you're from any of those, thank you for watching my videos. Love you so much. Here's a conversation again that I had with a client, and she messaged me through WhatsApp, and she basically said, "Hi Lance, are you there? I need some doTERRA advice. Can you please help?" And she actually called me at that point. So I'm usually when she called, I was out and about, meeting with clients and stuff. But she said, "Yay, there you are." So I kind of opened up the app when I was finally able to get to her. She said, "Sorry, did I disturb you?" And then I said, "Hey, how's it going?" I said, "Hello, how's it going? I'm meeting a client, but what questions do you have?" She says, "If you're not yet with your client, can I quickly call you on WhatsApp?" And then she said, "Okay, I'll type out my question," because I had basically, I was with a client. So I said, "After, when I get home, like in 30 minutes would be better for a call." So usually I like to schedule calls because basically I don't know what's going on in their life or my life, and next day or within a few days or even within the week is usually reasonable. Basically, she responded back because she was really looking for the answer at that time, so she basically just typed out her response of what she was going to ask me over the phone. But she said, "A friend of mine in the US may be traveling back to India in end of July, but it's not sure yet until next week." So this is obviously happened previously, so I'm just kind of recapping. So then she says, "So my usually monthly order I will do when I get that confirmation from her. But meanwhile, I don't want to miss out on that Father's Day collection. It says while supplies last." And so that was a really cool special, by the way, and really great collection line, which Malia and I have done videos on, so make sure to check those out. She says here though, "Therefore, can I place 2 separate orders in the same month of July?" So this is kind of serving so far, maybe you can kind of tell, but as a case study. So it's like she's wondering about LRP, wondering about standard one-time orders, and she lives in India. And so how does that all work? Well, that's why she's asking the question, so that's why I'm kind of reviewing this as well. She says, "I couldn't understand from the website if there's any product I get for free if I place a 125 PV order in July." So yes, that is the free product of the month, and that is the threshold. 125 PV stands for point value, and it's roughly $1 per point. She then says, "The 2 orders I was thinking of placing are the Amavi collection," and she says, "because I don't want to miss out on it." I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't mad at you. It was a great collection. It is a great collection. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to break down how it works for countries that doTERRA doesn't directly ship to. Alright, so basically it ships from doTERRA's warehouse to the Wellness Advocate in the US, and then from the Wellness Advocate in the US goes to India. And so there's going to be the product cost, there's going to be shipping cost from doTERRA to the Wellness Advocate in the US, and as well as from the US to India. And there's also going to be taxes as well, or tariffs, however you want to call it. And so those all have to be factored in to the price. The India price conversion or currency, conversion is not as favorable, right? So for every $1 in the US, it equals roughly, it equals a lot more in rupees. So let's look that up actually. Okay. $1 equals how many rupees? Yeah, so $1 is equal to 68.73 Indian rupees. That is not the best favorable conversion for India, and I have had some people that have contacted me on my Facebook page and other places that are like, "Yo, like, once I got that price quote from you, Lance, like, dang, like, that's a lot of money in their money, right? That's a lot of money in rupees. Can you imagine, like, paying for, it's a lot." So I get it, I understand why some people maybe do bulk orders or maybe order less frequently, in her case too. So But anyways, but she loves the oils. So she's like, I want to get them. I love to get them every month, but the conversion, that currency conversion is, she's like, ah. But anyways, she says, number 2, another of my other oils, which I require, which needs to be shipped to my friend who is coming back to India in July. So she basically, she has our upline that she gets oils through, and they ship it out and they work out how that payment is done. She can't find the type of quality that she finds in doTERRA in India, so that's the reason why. And she has a strong relationship with my upline as well, even though she's in my organization. So that is really great to see as well. Anyways, she then says, the thing is, if I could have that confirmation right now from my friend, then I'd place the whole order right now. Then this whole question I'm asking you wouldn't arise. Have I confused you? Alright, so sounds like she's looking to place a couple orders, one for herself and one for her friend, and she's trying to figure out the logistics of it, of how it's going to get over to India, basically. So I said, hello, I'm back now. You can place 2 separate LRP orders and get reward points for both, which would go to the account holder, which was her, not her friend, or a LRP order and a standard one-time order. Only reward points are given for the LRP. For your friend, once you get a confirmation from them and have them shipped to our upline. So then she says, another question, if we get reward points on LRP orders, is there any situation or reason when we would choose to place a one-time order over an LRP order? This is a very good question, right? What's the difference between LRP and a standard one-time order when you're a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate in doTERRA? I'm going to answer that, but that's the question. She then says, why would we miss out on the reward points? That is a very valid question, and that's actually one of the reasons why being on LRP or the Loyalty Rewards program does make more sense than a standard one-time order. But here we go. She says, just trying to understand. That's a very powerful comment, and I just want to highlight that for a second, because I do talk, a decent amount in my videos about becoming a reasonable person, one that seeks truth and understanding, and that's so cool that she just wants to understand that. She's being very reasonable. She's seeking understanding, and she just wants the truth of like how all this works, and it's my role, and this is what I look forward most to. I love interacting with people and just helping them find what they're looking for. And yes, she's already a client, so it makes it a lot easier, and we already have that connection and relationship because she actually came to the US and she's gone to some of the events that we've hosted here in Vegas, so that's really cool too. Finally got to meet her after I think like 2 or 3 years, but it was great. It's great. But I answer a question here. I say standard one-time order is for people who just want to make an order whenever they want and not be on LRP or receive reward points. Basically, you're just like, I just want to have, I call it perceived flexibility, because you still have flexibility to LRP, but some people just are like, I don't want to be stuck. You're not stuck. It's free to join, free to cancel LRP, but they're like, I don't want to be stuck in LRP. I just want to place an order whenever I want, even if that means they don't get any discounts or free products. But that's the trade-off they make for that perceived flexibility and control. Alright, and then I say perceived convenience, yeah, basically, which is a one-time order, or massive discounts, the LRP. So that's basically in a nutshell. One-time order is perceived convenience, because you can still get that with the LRP. That's why. That's quotation mark. Or massive discounts with the LRP. And then she says, I see. I guess for people like me who are on LRP, it's better to always make an LRP order, right? Question mark, question mark. 2. She says, why miss out on points, right? Exactly. And then I say, as long as you want to save money and still receive value from the oils and products, then LRP is the best deal I can find around. And that's the absolute truth. Like, it's like a Costco membership in the sense that you get discounted products, but you get high quality products that help you and have so many health benefits. And if you understand the benefits of the products, you understand the uses of the products, and you learn that they're not an additional cost, they're actually replacement costs for the things that are in your cleaning cabinet, your kitchen cabinet, your bathroom cabinet, your health cabinet, any cabinet, right? Then they're going to be amazing, and that includes laundry, that includes your cleaning surfaces, and I mean just cleaning windows. I mean, there's just so many items that doTERRA can help you out with once you understand the benefits, once you understand the uses, and you look to try to replace things, kind of be like a detective, like, what can I replace today, right? Yes, that's it. And then she says, gotcha, thanks a ton, Lance. And I said, you're welcome. Did that answer all your questions? because it's really important for me to make sure that like she is feeling heard, she's feeling understood, and that I actually did answer her questions because that's the reason why she's reaching out. So, and that's the reason why I do what I do. I want to make sure I provide, you know, the answers to her question that she needs. All right. She says, I think I'll go ahead and place the order for a Mavi. Yes, thank you. I'm clear now. And then she asked me, did you order the Mavi? Did you try it out? I said, great. If you have any more questions, let me know. And, you know, one of our other uplines actually ordered them as well, and I actually shared with her, so it was kind of cool. And then the other two products are great, and there's a nice aroma. And then she says, I was reading about the ingredients in the Mavi products. Pretty rare to get, I think. It's woody and citrus, I believe. Since the ingredients in it are kind of rare, I thought it's better to buy it now. Yeah, I mean, there is kind of like a first mover advantage so that, you know, supplies don't run out. But, you know, at this time, you know, this is for the Father's Day special. Yeah, whenever they have specials, it's kind of cool to explore and try out new products. Besides convention or besides when they roll them out, you know, in different times of the year. And I said, true, some exotic oils for sure. It is for a limited time, so while supplies last. Yeah, kind of reiterating that and what I said. And then I said, you know, my upline did a video here, so I gave her a link. And then she said, thanks for the review. It helps to know. That's awesome. I'll order right away, she said. Then she then said, I'll check out the video too. Thanks a ton, Lance. And she says, I'll talk to you soon again. Really appreciate your suggestions. Bye-bye for now. And I said, sounds good. Have a good night. All right. So that is that conversation with one of my valued customers in India. So yeah, shout out to everyone watching in India. If you made it this far, thank you. If you're not in India and you're watching from wherever, thank you for watching it this far, period. Really appreciate you. And yeah, that's just, I think the moral of the story is it's important to know the difference between LRP, the Loyalty Rewards Program, as well as a standard one-time order as a wholesale customer or wellness advocate in doTERRA, so that you can get the most value, assuming what? You understand the benefits and uses of the products, and you replace what's in your house or your office or wherever. You do those things that I mentioned, you're going to be in a good spot. And she gets a ton of value out of the products. I can tell, not just from our conversation, but when we talk and, you know, and the way that she just kind of interacts, and it's so cool to see. And it's like, those are the, you know, as a business owner myself, those are the customers that I'd love to have more of, right? I'm just being candid. And maybe for her, she just really appreciates the type of personalized support and relationship that she has, that she can, you know, message somebody and she can talk to them and she can, you know, match a name with a face, and, you know, she knows, likes, and trusts not only me, but my uplines to really get the support that she needs, that personalized support and education. And so for me, that's very powerful, and it's a lot different than, you know, asking the cashier, you know, at a health food store or Whole Foods or Target or Trader Joe's, like, hey, how do I use this, right? How do I get value out of this? They'll be like, maybe Google it, or I don't know, right? Or maybe they might give some other information on it, but, you know, it's different with regards to, you know, what I do as a wellness advocate and the ability to provide that personalized support and education. And I really enjoy doing it. I mean, that's why I do what I do. It's helping people to help themselves. And when they are so open and ready and just ready to do that, it's cool. It's really encouraging. Like I kind of feed off of that, maybe. That's what I'm trying to say. So, awesomeness. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates if you haven't already done so. And check out the links in the description below so you can watch some of my other videos and continue to get your learn on. And I'll see you in those videos as well.